You mean Sam or I'm just kidding.
Do you feel any pressure coming back for season 4 of the spotlight being on you now?
I didn't until I got booed after talking about the finale. Boo! You let him die! So now, pre-today, no, I was cool with it. But now, I'm like, Sam's got to be tougher. I feel a lot of pressure. I mean, obviously, you know, Sammy's not going to be okay with Dean. Oh, that's amazing. The air conditioning just turned on. I caught up with it. So yeah, I feel some pressure, but you know, obviously, luckily, the writers and the creator get to think about how I do it, and I just get to get up there and do it.
You'll do great.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all hear that? I'll do great.
Would you consider doing a movie with Jensen Ackles outside of Supernatural?
I would love to do a movie with Jensen Ackles outside of Supernatural.
Do you miss him when you're not working with him?
Yes, I do, actually. Yes, I do. And we just talked yesterday. We talked actually on the drive up here. I gave him a call. He gave me some texts. And we keep in touch. You know, we'll text each other jokes or funny stuff, or, you know, you're stupid, you suck. So, you know, yeah, I miss him. You spend so much time together, and Jim can relate as well. You spend so much time together. But that, you know, you become so close to somebody, and then you wake up and you're like, where's that guy, like, hitting? So I'd love to work with him again. I mean, obviously we have another season of Supernatural, but anytime after that, it's easy to work together.
Jensen's coming back.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Hello. Absolutely, they were very, very careful with my eyes. I'm really kind of very wussy about my eyes. I'll borrow that word. That was decent. I'm a wuss about my eyes. Like when they come to do eye touch-ups, I'm like, it's too hard. Don't. You know, like, for whatever reason, I got poked in the eye with a sword when I was in 7th grade during Romeo and Juliet, and a fencing sword hit me in the eye. And so I don't know if it's since then. Or what? But they were very careful about it. More of the pain in the butt was the tape that they had holding my, and so in between takes, I just wanted to close my eyes, and so I started yanking it off, and for days I had like tape marks from where I was pulling the tape off and like yanking off eyebrows, and so they would fill in fake eyebrows.
I need to see that episode.
It's a follow-up on the surrogate father. Kripke has said that you were a good balance for John's cruel and obsessive nature and guiding you. When you applied for your first time as a role of Bobby, whether you know it was going to be a continuing role, or did you develop that you had such good chemistry before?
Oh.
Well said.
I didn't know it was going to be a recurring role. I don't think they did.
They did not.
I didn't even know what the show was. I just, you know, it was something on Channel 5 in LA, but it's not like I ever looked at it. Buff Guys, the Vampire Slayers. Yeah, but it wasn't because of Supernatural. I didn't know the show. I didn't know what I knew Bob Singer, our producer, from doing a series before, and he still used me. But when we did that was Devil's Trap, I think. All I knew was that the crew seemed really surprised that I didn't get killed. They were like, "Oh man, it's really great to have a guest star. It doesn't die. We don't have that very often." And so when they called me for the next one, I was a little surprised. Not completely surprised, but I wasn't expecting it. Nobody ever said, "Oh yeah, this is going to be going on for a while." They still haven't said it, but now I think, you know, it's done 13, I guess maybe it's going to go on for a bit, but
Also quite the nature of TV.
yeah.
13 to 9, you don't have your second season, so we don't know if we're coming back, much less.
You know, if I look like these two clowns, then there might be a little more guarantee.
There's just one
But-
clown.
But yeah, I still don't know. There must be an answer floating around here somewhere, but yeah. No, I really don't know.
It sounds like you have received this wrong because of your health. So you can answer.
Well, I have a certain chemistry with the youngsters.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, that's Scottish.
It might be. Yeah, I think, I mean, from my perspective of your question to him, not like it's important. Anyways, it's like I was saying, you know, we've had so many great guest stars, and it's not just like people that have died have been terrible, because we've loved, you know, I mean, obviously Jeffrey D. Morgan's amazing, and Nikki Acox is amazing, and many others that we've had as far as recurring do great jobs and do great work, but for whatever reason they get the crypty acts, so to speak. So, you know, we're happy to have Jim. Yes. Yes.
Well, first, thank you, thank you. My kids think I'm weird. I always call my kids midgets.
Now you got an excuse.
Yes, vindicated. But this is for my 7-year-old daughter that is very mad at him to take her car. You know, and she knows karate.
I will absolutely take care of the car then. As you can see, I get beat up pretty easily. So. No karate kicking 7-year-olds in my future.
No, she watches the show, she loves the show. But she also noticed that you guys wear hideous shirts. But that is Sam makes the shirts out of the curtains from the hotel.
They might. I think. I think that's very keen, or it's very something of her. I don't know what the word is. Maybe I'll say je ne sais quoi again because it sounds intelligent. But you know, I think that goes back to the original idea of we're living out of our suitcase, you know, or out of our trunk of our car, my car now, because of the finale.
It's your car
It's
now.
mine. It's mine. I'm claiming it.
Yeah, that's cool. If you get, I got cool cars. Yeah, they're telling me that this has to be our last question, so
Better be good. Better be for me.
yeah, crank it up, bro.
You guys do emotional scenes really, really well.
Thank you.
What gets you to that point? How do you do it really well?
I don't know about you or me, but I know that Jensen's just kind of a wimp, and that whole
Just call him names right before.
that whole crying thing. It's like that's his natural state.
Right before that scene in the finale where he gets, you know, amped up, where Jensen gets amped up about we're not going to make the same mistakes. Right before the take, he's like, "Call me short." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Call me short." I was like, "You're short." And he goes, I'm only saying this because he's like 12 states away right now. Too busy shooting a movie to protect himself. I don't know. An honest answer is, you know, who knows? You sort of try and find the reality, you know? I think actors are pretty emotional people. I know I certainly am. So you just kind of tap into whatever reservoir you have, you know? Try to
You're
find it.
making it.
Thank you.
I usually just think about how poor I'll be if I don't pull the scene off. And then the tears just flow. Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all very much. And also thank you very much from me about everything. And I really